if this wants to fucking go. Jesus
what's in the fucking button, man?
What is in the button?
Oh, what's in the fucking button, man?
What is in the button? Why are you not fucking goddamn fucking? I'm trying to tell this thing to go on fucking Instagram, but it's. Oh, okay. I guess we're there.
I'm just getting it demonetized on YouTube as early as possible.
I mean, fucking,
it's
not like
the video. Fuck.
I mean, I made a solid, I think $100 off YouTube. Ever. It's fine.
In 2025. All right.
No, ever. It'll be fine.
It's 2025.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yay.
Woo.
Although fucking something that I think's interesting though, because like you don't want to compare yourself to a void, right? Like you want
to avoid.
Yeah. You don't ever want to compare.
No, I never want to compare myself to the void. The void doesn't answer my texts.
Yeah, no, you want to compare yourself to like what's out there, in the metric or whatever, right? So, in 2021, I think, Penguin Random House tried to buy Schuster and Schuster, and the government was worried that they were going to be a monopoly about it. So they took them to court, and then they made them like actually show all the fucking numbers they've been hiding about book sales. And like, if you take away your fucking like Dean Kuntzes and your J.K. Rowlings and your Stephen Kings, people who sell thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking books, 50% of books that are published by the big five fucking publishers sell less than 12 copies in their first year. 12.
50%.
50% of them.
12.
My new book, The Litany of Vice, it's been out on Monday. It will have been out for 3 weeks. And
who's narrating that book?
It's me. I'm the fucking guy. I'm the narrator of that fucking book. I'm narrating that shit.
Yeah, but as of like right before we came on and checked in,
Chuck LaVoki.
As of right before we fucking logged on, I went to go check. I'm at 96. So, fuck you assholes for not fucking replying to my fucking letters.
Dicks.
I mean, because like on one hand, it's like, oh yeah, 96 books. That's
imagine what you could do with
that's numbers that fucking Penguin struggles to fucking get. So
imagine what you could do with advertisement.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Also, for whatever reason, that just made me think of Dennis Leary's.
He's an asshole.
That was a great song.
He's an asshole.
Like that song playing in the background between fucking some CKY while you're playing Time Splitters 2 with a fucking 12-pack of fucking Code Red Mountain Dew with the best friends on the fucking planet.
Code Red Mountain Dew, which tastes like heartburn. It's not that it gives you heartburn necessarily. It just tastes like it by default. I don't know what it is about Code Red Mountain Dew. I just feel like it tastes like heartburn.
Yeah.
Like deep. It tastes deep. Yeah. No, like Code Red Mountain Dew reminds me of like walking around. This is going to be a very narrow memory for many people. Walking around the Gus Macker basketball tournament back in like fucking early 2000s. And just like, you had like street carts set up. And you're just going to buy some fucking. Well, what do you guys got, Mountain Dew? You got Code Red? Yeah, we got that shit. We're new. We're up to date. Oh.
Remember the 90s? Everything was better in the 90s. We had Green Day.
They had hot blue-haired lesbians in the 90s. We don't have that anymore.
We do, though. New Jersey.
That's a deep cut for those of you who know.
If it's a pretty shallow deep cut. Kurt made a post recently, falsely attributing the lack of hot blue-haired lesbians in anime to the existence of New Jersey and the left.
I don't think it
makes as much sense as it was supposed to.
I think I need that sign. Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Right.
I do want to prove you wrong. I want to take you to a like hippy dippy leftist fucking biker dive bar in New Jersey and see how many blue hairs we spot. Like,
yeah, but then you have to go to New Jersey.
Listen, it's better than old Jersey.
I don't know where old Jersey is.
Same place as the new
in England.
Long time ago.
I'm imagining something.
No, you're mistaken. They renamed it New Jersey when it became new. Before that, it was old.
I learned something recently. Did you know that New England is the second New England?
That makes sense.
The first New England was in Crimea.
It's not saying this is the newish England. It's well, I came from England, and this is New England. Like, there might be other New Englands, but this one's ours.
But the first New England was.
This is my New England. There are many others like it, but this one is mine.
I love bringing that up to my Irish friends. They're like, "There's a New England." Ah, it's fun. I enjoy it.
Indeed. Yeah, so you've got a new book coming out. Did you already say how the sales were doing? You said it had the sales.
Yeah,
you want to say it again?
I don't have a new book coming out. I have a book coming out a couple weeks ago. It's new and it's out.
You have a new book out, coming.
Yeah.
It's out of the closet. It's here. It's queer. It's very near, and by near I mean it's recent history, so it hasn't gone very far in the back yet.
Yeah. I am working on an indirect sequel though. No spoilers except for Heaven on Planet.
Heaven on Planet.
Heaven on Planet. Well, actually, Heaven on Moon, but potato.
That was my idea.
Was it? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah. Well, we were drinking, talking, and I was like, "Oh, I'm kind of pissed off, sad that there's not like a whole planet and solar system that's been overtaken by Heaven on yet." Seems like something that in a sci-fi series, like being mindful of the fact that when you introduce things like Heaven on, in Smoke with Fairy Tales, zombies exist. Oftentimes, books get bogged down, and now it's a zombie story. Smoke with Fairy Tales did not. That said, we were hanging out in my old apartment, having a cigarette in the back porch, and I was just like, yeah, but have you thought of the idea of like a whole fucking planet got lost to this shit and you just can't go there anymore? And that's insofar as it was my idea.
No, because I think you started that off with in Smoke with Fairy Tales 4, they have that space station they just leave. So there's this floating fucking zombie space station.
Floating fucking Heaven on like bullet, yeah. But I like the idea of like it getting off on a whole planet. And like there's just a Heaven on planet because you can't stop this shit. You might be able to get away from it, but you can't stop this shit. Like Heaven on is just it's a fungus and it's gonna fungi.
Yeah, no, it's like
He's
a more aggressive version of the zombies from The Last of Us.
Yeah, which you came up with independently. I had not yet dragged you into The Last of Us.
No, because I don't think I played The Last of Us till fucking COVID.
Yeah. Because that was a game that, like many games, I just play more games than you do.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell you for years, this is a cool fucking game with a unique zombie experience. And then you wrote like a fungal zombie experience. And like, that's fucking fun. Independently. And that was something that when I was narrating it, you had already played The Last of Us by the time I was narrating it. And I'm just like, you came up with this before that. You're like, yeah. I just was trying to be original.
Well, I mean, I was looking at the fucking zombie ants in South America. And I'm like, well, I mean, that could go to people, right? Except for I also mix it with dengue.
Yeah. Whereas in The Last of Us, they're very specific about it being a cordyceps fungus. Yeah. Like with ants. I think ants suffer from cordyceps. There's also a very rare strain of tarantula infecting cordyceps.
I think I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, the pictures of that are fucking gnarly. When you're looking at it, you're like, that is the most horror movie thing ever, and that actually exists for them.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be fucking terrible, dude.
That is the world, like for them. Like they live in a world where you can get infected with a fungus that turns you into a zombie, but not a normal zombie, a zombie that's behaving like a normal person.
Right.
I think that's actually way scarier. And I know why The Last of Us didn't go for that because that's not a good zombie video game.
No, and it's not a good zombie.
But I think you want a
long incubation period or fucking whatever the fuck you call it.
I think a much more terrifying zombie premise is something like cordyceps, but it actually does what cordyceps does.
Yeah.
And it infects you, and it makes you try to behave as normal as possible. Like I'm talking like you're a little shifty, you're a little weird, but like for weeks you are exuding cordyceps and going to your day job.
Yeah. As a delivery driver.
Yeah.
Actually, you're kind of down on your luck. You're doing DoorDash. So you're giving it to everybody at fucking Sheetz and Wawa or fucking Rudders or Buc-ee's or whatever. And then you're driving it to fucking people's houses. Here's your cheeseburger. Hope I didn't sneeze on it. By the way, have fun being a zombie in a few months.
Yeah. and you give it to everybody else. Like that would be so fucking terrifying. It's so hard to contain. Like imagine the lockdown for that. Like, no, the incubation period isn't you turning into a fucking crazy person. It's you being completely normal and giving it to everyone.
Yeah.
With no symptoms.
Have
Because
you
like
seen,
these are behavior modifying infections. There are viruses that do this too, and some parasites, not funguses. There's fungi, viruses, and parasites that modify your behaviors in order to either propagate their next life stage in the case of parasites, or to simply spread the infection, as in viruses. Include fungi in the propagate next life stage with parasites. Yeah.
have you ever read a book called, I think that it's called Their Eyes Were Watching God?
Sounds familiar, but brush me up on it.
So
Speak for our listeners.
there's a lot of author self-insert in this. The book came out in the 20s or 30s, but it's about this young black woman, and her mom was a slave, but she was born after the Civil War, so she wasn't. However, due to how shit was rolling, her mom sold her to her first husband when she was like 12 or 13 or something.
Oh, good.
And she lives with this guy
As
for a
moms
while.
do.
Yeah, she lives with this
Just
guy
kidding.
for a
I
bit,
don't think that.
and then runs away and meets some other dude. And this other dude becomes the mayor of some town in Florida. So they move to Florida, and the rest of it's just fucking Florida man out the fucking whack, because she's like married to this guy, but like she's also banging a banjo fucking player and just like, you know, doing like 1920s black stuff. And then last chapter, she's with some other fucking dude, and he gets bit by a rabid raccoon, and there's a fucking hurricane coming in. So they got a shelter in place, and he's gone full fucking feral fucking rabies fucking zombie, and she's locked in this cabin during a hurricane with this dude and a shotgun, and she can't find the fucking shells for it. So like the last like whole part of the book is her trying to like scramble to find shotgun shells to fucking kill this dude she's banging, because he's turned into a fucking rabies zombie. It's fun.
I've not read that book.
It's fun. It's fun.
That's
It's like in the 20s or 30s, and it's like, oh man, this is like the Evil Dead, but
that was
Florida man.
1920s or 30s.
Florida man, Florida woman.
You the Florida woman.
Yeah, Florida woman.
Yeah, starring Amanda Bynes.
Yeah,
I don't know why. She'd be good for it.
That's very mean. She's not had a good last 30 years.
As the protagonist. Fuck. No, I just meant You're the Man was an Amanda Bynes movie, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
You assumed I meant mean shit by that. No. I'm just remembering Amanda Bynes being a really fun actress.
Yeah, I don't think she's been anything in a minute.
No, I wouldn't think so either. But like, I grew up loving Amanda Bynes. Like,
Yeah, all that was fun.
yeah. The Amanda Show was fucking awesome. You're basically running a Saturday Night Live show as a teenage girl. Imagine the stress. My fucking god. Even if it didn't have any like prior existing conditions that might cause you to be like more predisposed to stress, which I don't know. I don't remember exactly what caused Amanda Bynes to have like falling out with fame.
Probably because she got like, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube, but like had she was fucking 12.
What?
Had an abortion when she was 12 due to non-consensual fucking reasons. Nickelodeon.
It's fucking terrifying. That's fucking awful. Like, Jesus Christ, what these kid actors get put through. My God. Even all right, moving on. Even if you subtract literal child abuse and potential like mental health issues, you take that all away. Say you're just somebody who's like super fucking predisposed to be super fucking healthy and awesome, and you're a kid with your own SNL show.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that going very well. Like that's terrifying. SNL actors, famous adult seasoned people, just like describe going onto SNL, and it's just like puke in the bucket, then do the set, because it's so fucking stressful. Like, I gotta go.
They get a week to fucking like write and set up and that shit. Like they have like what 1 or 2 fucking rehearsals for each fucking skit and have to run in it
the day of, and then you run out and it's time to fucking go. It's like you're gonna do a play. You got no tech week. You got tech day. And dress rehearsals are rehearsals. And it's like, go out there and fucking do it. Get it done.
Yeah.
And like, for all intents and purposes, what I remember about Amanda Bynes' show, there were a lot of pre-recorded skits. But then there was some like Amanda Bynes coming out and like introducing skits on stage, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, that was kind of like the fad in the fucking 90s, 2000s.
Saying some jokes. Yeah, like, and I don't know how many takes they took for that, but like even if they did it all pre-recording, like you've got this like teenage girl who like her full-time fucking job is to star in as multiple characters sometimes, these like episodic linked skits, and then go out on stage in front of, I don't know, studio audience, if anybody, I don't know, but like it's so much fucking work, dude. I would have broken it in half.
Yeah.
Like I love Amanda Bynes, and Amanda Bynes disappearing from media does not bother me. I just hope she's okay, because I grew up looking up to Amanda Bynes thinking she was the shit.
Yeah, her and the chick from chicks from Clarissa Explains It All and the Secret World of Alex Mack.
Yeah,
which I
Alex Mack.
Like,
Alex Mack.
Dude, that show was like, okay, so this
chick, right? The pedal chick,
Terminator. All right,
cool. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, the Secret World of Alex
monster.
Mack. Yeah, the puddle chick. Yeah, I love that show. Also, I don't know, that was one of those shows that really catered into me, like being like, oh, imagine having that power as a teenager, because it played into teenage life so often. Like, how would you use this power?
Oh, for evil, absolutely. 100%
for evil, yeah. Well, teenagers are evil.
Yeah.
For better or for worse. They don't mean to be. They just haven't realized not to be yet. To be or not to be. Evil. That is the teenager. I mean, question. Like, yeah, you do what you do. But no, I actually appreciate you a few minutes ago being like, I made that joke about Amanda Bynes to be like, oh, that's me. And I'm like, oh, you thought I meant it in a mean way. Let me tell you how I meant it in a sincere way. And
I mean, if you doubled down, I would have went with you because, humor. But,
sure, yeah, for humor's sake. But it was more important to me to double down on my emphatic appreciation for Amanda Bynes as a person, as an actress. Like, I don't know her as a person. I assume she's cool. But like, I just fucking, I loved all of her roles as a kid, and I love the Amanda show. Amanda, please.
Yeah, no, because like the only ones I really remember from Nickelodeon were.
But this is better. Much better.
Was it like All Real Monsters, Rugrats, all that, and then man, what was it? Kablam?
Oh, Kablam, yeah. Oh, Kablam fucked. Kablam was so good.
With Stinky Diver and the Turbo Girl or whatever the fuck her name was. I just remember like the weird dudes, fucking the bad guy.
Action now.
Oh, I learned that word.
Well, is that what it was? Action now.
Yeah, and then they had Prometheus and Bob and shit.
Yeah. Kablam. Let's see. I am IMDb. IMDb.
It's a fun website. Makes 7 steps to Kevin Bacon a lot harder. Not harder, but easier. Not easier. Easier to research. Now you can just Google that shit.
I didn't realize she was in the remake of Hairspray.
No.
Easy A, I do remember, but I had forgotten.
Yeah, Easy A was a good movie. Fucking
Easy A was great. It was like Emma Stone's like not like first movie, but like this is me like running a movie, right? Like
yeah,
like I'm the.
There was a lot of fucking people in that too.
Yeah,
like a lot. I think I watched that not too long ago, maybe this year or last. No, but I've always really liked fucking Emma Stone. Don't see her in a lot because she doesn't play a lot in the kind of movies that I watch.
Looks like online, and I still know how to use the internet browser IMDb versus the phone IMDb. I think the phone IMDb is better. That's kind of a rare case, but looks like Easy A was the last movie she was in.
That would check out.
Live and Proof, Family Guy, Anyway. Hairspray, Rugrats, Tales from the Crib. What I Like About You, She's the Man. I remember that movie.
Yeah.
It's got a 6.4 on IMDb. I disagree with that. I just think it's good. Love Wrecked.
Was She's the Man like the fucking chick flipped version of the hot chick with Rob Schneider? or was it a white chick situation?
No, it was neither nor. I'll read the blurb. When her brother decides to ditch for a couple of weeks, Violet heads over to his elite boarding school disguised as him and proceeds to fall for his school's star soccer player, and soon learns that she's not the only one with romantic troubles.
So it's white chicks.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen her. I think her name's Carly or Carla something. But there's this newscaster. For lack of a better term, using not her words, but words that she quoted, she's an obese blonde newscaster chick, and half of her content on social media is just reading hate contents. And in the newscaster voice, and one of them, she was like, "She looks like the third white chick," and then they showed like it was fun.
That is a bold movie.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you think blackface is bad? Check this out. It's like, oh God.
We're not just doing white face, we're doing her face. Somebody with a lot of money, but nothing to lose because they always win, had that concept come across their table and said, fuck yeah, make that movie. I don't fuck.
Do you think that Damon Wayans had to have sex with fucking Weinstein to get that movie made? You want to be a chick in this movie, sweetheart? I'm a dude playing a chick.
I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as a dude. Yeah. You want to talk about movies Weinstein greenlit without watching? Scream 3.
Really?
I mean, obviously. I don't want to spoiler anybody who hasn't watched Scream 3, but I feel like the statute of limitations.
Here's a spoiler for a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah, like 30, no.
I don't know when Scream 3 came out.
No,
probably not, because the Scream was like what, 95 or 6?
Yeah. Seriously, yeah.
20-year-old movie.
Scream 3 was 2000.
Here's a spoiler for a 25-year-old movie. And if you're using math, you round up from 5. It's almost 2026. Here's a spoiler for a 30-year-old movie.
I get Scream 2 and Scream 3 a little mixed up. But I'm pretty sure this is a Scream 3 plot. You've got, I'm not going to give the whole plot. I'm not going to get too down dirty in it, but there's a lot of themes of you find out that the mother from Scream 1 was an actress and who basically got forced into sexually subservient situations by a Weinstein character who was cast to look like Weinstein.
Oh, fun.
And that is the reason she ran off and started a new life. And was having a hard time adjusting for the Scream 1 cast. And these are heavy themes that they were drawing on that there's a lot of nasty sex shit that happens in Hollywood. And there was straight up a line where she didn't do anything that she didn't understand she was going to be expected to do, when coming into the lifestyle and the contract. And that was a Weinstein approved movie. He produced it, and it was clearly about him. And that's why I think the Scream movies are good. They're not just good satirical commentary on horror. They're commentary on Hollywood. And we're being very I think bold and brash about the way that they presented that message in a slasher film in the late 90s to early 2000s. And I don't know that message, it gets carried forth with a lot of credit these days, even though they're still doing Scream stuff, I guess.
Well, the first Scream was just when a stranger calls and one of the segments from the movie Black Sabbath. Not the band Black Sabbath, the movie.
Yeah. I remember hearing something recently about Scream getting canceled because somebody said Free Palestine, which is it's amazing to me that is a political take. Hey, I'm not comfortable with the idea of a whole people getting deleted. That's so political. Sorry, I'm not trying to get too political, but that's very political. and I did that on your podcast, and I don't apologize. I mean,
well. If we're gonna get political and not get political, I'm just gonna bring up the fact that there is idiocy like Queers for Palestine that actually exists, and it's like, bro, listen, not you.
yeah, tie up the message. Now, all I mean to say is that I don't think it should be political to not want a whole network of a whole genre of people to be genre sided.
Is that the word genre side?
Yeah.
Can we use genre side rom-coms?
No,
Okay.
because there has to be something for people to eat chocolate ice cream and get sad to after one of us fuckboys breaks up with them. It's important.
Yeah, no, I'm on the other side of TikTok where like all the chicks like don't watch rom-coms, they just watch Gundam instead, and it's like, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do.
I'll ram you.
I was at a bar the other night. That reminded me for whatever reason. There was a song playing by the same band that played that song from Donnie Darko. Like, I think it's kind of funny, and I think it's kind of
that band had another song.
Yeah. But it's like the other song.
They had the other song.
It's like the other song. I can't remember that song now, but that song was playing. And he's like, yeah, it's a song from Donnie Darko. I'm like, no, that was the other song. And I like saying, he's like, oh, yeah, that's the song. And we both agreed that Donnie Darko is extremely boring on your first watch. But if you actually like know the lore or have watched it 10 times, or in my case, you're watching it with somebody who was already a cult classic follower, and they just
so the whole time you're like, hey, dude, this is going on. Hey, dude, this is going on.
Yeah,
hey, dude,
because like your first watch through again. All right, what year did Donnie Darko come out? Hang on, I gotta check.
I'm gonna guess fucking 98. That's the dart in the board. I'm gonna say it came out the same year for Requiem for a Dream.
2001.
Okay, that was still the 90s. It was the 90s right up until fucking.
I agree with that thematically, considering the 2003 Super Bowl halftime show featured NSYNC, Aerosmith, Britney Spears.
Yeah,
because it was a show.
And that's the last one I remember, except for the one we saw Janet Jackson.
You got Justin Timberlake shooting fireworks out of his arms while missing the note on Babe. It's like, you might be hurt. Babe! I don't know, there's fireworks shooting out of my hands. I got a little nervous. You can't blame the guy. Hard to intentionally sing a note off. But like, it's cool. And they did a Matrix 360 spin around like Aerosmith when they were finishing off with I Don't Know What's the Thing.
Okay, so I want to talk about
that's just so 90s, but it was 2003, January.
Yeah.
So like the 90s were still happening in the early aughts, is all I'm going to say. What was the other movie? Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah, when did that come out? I want to talk about the fucking Matrix camera.
2000, so not the same year.
Yeah, same year. The 360 fucking shot thing. I know why they use that so much, and it wasn't because it looked cool. It was because the rig that they do that, it's got like 50 fucking cameras attached to this fucking crane. It's expensive to fucking build, and you're not going to build that and only use it on one fucking movie. Like, it's like, all right, cool, we made it for the Matrix. What are we going to do with it now? We're not just going to have it on the lot. No, you motherfuckers are going to use this fucking thing.
What's funny about that is,
movie.
Yeah, they didn't. Wachowskis didn't use it again. The Wachowski sisters abandoned that rig. Like, there's actually an interview about the Matrix Reloaded, where they're like, oh, are they going to be wearing like pan shots? And they're just like, no, that was the 90s. We wore different clothes back then. Like, because they were looking at expanding their art and doing new things. That was something they did to expand their art. But you're right. The rig was built. It was very expensive. And a lot of people used the rig. And a lot of people, more unfortunately, attempted the shot without the rig. With modern day 1999 to 2005, we're going to reference Matrix technology. Attempting a 3D shot without that rig.
Yeah, it wasn't even video cameras. It was a 360 shot, and I don't remember, not 360, it was 180. It's big semi-circle.
It wasn't 180, it was a little more than that. It was a little more than a semicircle, but it was a spiral of cameras.
Yeah, and they were all still cameras. So the way it worked was like it would take, fucking 100 photos real quick.
And they were
Like,
essentially
in sequence.
interpolating in between frames.
Right.
Yeah. Before interpolation is what we call it now. But
Yeah.
it was still frames with interpolation. But they were very fast cameras that would all capture the same shot, same angle, same time. And that was a real, if I recall correctly from the documentary I watched many years ago, that was the real feat of the thing, was getting all these cameras to take the same picture at the same time.
Right.
And positioning them as
like the software fucking involved in that. They had to fucking invent for that fucking thing. And that wasn't something you could just eat. Like, everyone takes that for granted now. It's like, oh, I'll just get my brother-in-law to make an app.
Yeah, but we'd never seen a shot like that before.
Fucking,
like,
possibility.
We didn't have the CGI to make that shot possible.
Yeah.
And it looked better than CGI because it was photographs with frame interpolation in the rotation. Like, it's fucking incredible. Like, so the first shot you ever get to see of the Matrix cam is Trinity hopping up with her hands up, and one of her hands like in a certain pose, the other one another, to kick that cop through another cop into the wall. And it's like it looks so fucking cool. And I think we talked about the Matrix on our last podcast too. I talked about the first 8 minutes of the Matrix. I love the Matrix. I think it's really artful. And
speaking of that though, I do appreciate the I bet you feel really stupid now meme is coming back. Where I saw somebody on Twitter where they posted there aren't any beautiful women with short hair, and someone reposted it with Trinity. Just, I bet you feel real fucking stupid now, don't you?
Trinity is so hot. Yeah. Carrie Ann Moss in those movies carried a lot of weight for just like the techno punk fucking crowd.
Yeah. I mean, not my go-to short hair
guys
chick, but like I'm glad other people.
I don't know. I don't know. Carrie Ann Moss is a huge crush for me as a kid.
I don't know. Fucking there was a movie called Light Sleeper, Willem Dafoe's drug dealer, and
Willem Dafoe can be whatever the fuck you want him to be.
And Susan Sarandon's his like
he can't even be Willem Dafoe's friend.
But his on and off again girlfriend is Dana Delaney, who played the actress from Tombstone, and she had that haircut. It was like, oh, okay, all right, cool. There's a superior fucking one. Sorry, like,
fair enough. You're entitled to your wrong opinion. I mean, your opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fucking, I get things wrong a lot. Like, I only watched V for Vendetta because I thought I was going to see Natalie Portman shaved, and I was like, oh, that's what you meant.
And view a humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. I know the whole speech. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but yeah.
It was funny about the movie. The first time I watched the movie was at this dude's fucking apartment. We were having a fucking party or whatever, and you remember when they're talking about America imploding, and they show footage from fucking Iraq of a bunch of Marines running around?
Yeah,
like we were watching that. My buddy's like, "Dude, that's my fucking footage, man! Holy fucking shit!" And there's only like 2 seconds of it, but
it's a good time for you to make the plug. Comic camera footage is all open source. And as soon as it gets published, it's public domain.
That's where I get most sound effects and a lot of the B-roll for the audiobook. Fucking
people like Trip, who used to be combat camera, filming in the not in Iraq a lot, or photographing in Iraq a lot. Not that they didn't film in Iraq, but more shooting, less filming. Based on what we have, like a lot more filming later years.
I mean later years, but like we're talking like fucking 2003, 4, and 5.
Yeah, a lot more photography in those years.
Yeah.
I
mean, because like back then it wasn't digital. A lot of it wasn't digital yet.
No.
It was about 50-50 depending on what unit you're in.
You were out there with a 35mm camera, with the Jesus lens, or in it without the Jesus lens. Jesus lens is the nickname for the big one. Go to town. Reconnaissance units all had a Jesus lens. We also still had like they are digital cameras, but
the Sunray to 200.
Yeah. Is that Canon?
Yeah. Canon's got the DoD contracts.
Yeah, I think we had Canon cameras. Yeah.
I'm very selective of my dead naming. Like, no, listen, it is Twitter. It's not X. No, it's the Department of War, not Department of Defense. Like, sorry.
That's selective
mean,
dead naming.
Hypocrite. So
That's
you know
selective dead naming. I do appreciate. Because Twitter doesn't identify as X. Her dad does.
Yeah.
Her dad won't let her say Twitter. She's like, on Twitter, and her dad says, no, you're X, and Twitter's like, no, my dad has problems with trans people. That's a fact. You can look that up.
You can say the exact same thing for the Department of War, but it's still the Department of War.
No, it's the Department of Defense. Everyone in it. Like, new dad, step marriage. I'm gonna call you Department of War now. I'm not changing my last name for you, Dad. Department of, like, last name War enters the marriage. And like, no, I'm not changing my last name for you, Dad. Like,
here's the thing with that though, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even start off as the Department of War. I think it started off as the War Department, not the Department of War.
I think you might be right on that. But
I would have to double check on that. I don't know.
Either way, it's fucking stupid.
I mean, I think that one though like makes a little more sense. Like, what the fuck are we defending? Like, let's be honest. Like, no, we're here for war, not defense. Stop. Like, what are we defending against? Canada? Come on.
I don't think it makes sense. No, because the best defense is good, or the best offense is a good defense. I almost said it the opposite way.
So then the war in Iraq was a defensive war?
No, offense is defense. If you go out and like wage battles where people are, you give less opportunity for people to wage battles where you are. And that is the entire idea of it is to defend your land.
Or resources.
But it's also an optics thing. Because like it's harder to sell, let's be real here. It's harder to sell a $1 trillion industry on we are going out and taking from people who can't defend, or we are going out and just like controlling from people who can't stop. If you sell it as defense, then people are much more okay with like, you know, whatever your goings on or ongoing. But if you just call it the Department of War, I think they had this like weird idea that in American people that's like
we're all going to get motivated about it.
Frankly, fucking exhausted with like Forever Wars, which is
kind of reasonable because we had like 2 of them.
Yeah, we had
20 years long.
Yeah, and one of them's still going. Pretty much everyone's agreed. Even the current president agreed. Like, we need to get out of there. We need to stop that. And for some reason now we're not. When everyone's exhausted with like those wars and it's unpopular, it's just kind of a bold move to say we're going to go from defense to attack in name even. Yeah. I just find that an interesting move. I don't know what that accomplishes. Popularly speaking, I'm not saying it's honestly speaking, I don't know that it's dumb or wrong. I just am confused by the branding.
Yeah. Well, the other thing to plug into that is that the defense or war industry, whatever you want to fucking call it, is really the only industry we have left in fucking North America. We've outsourced everything else, but like we still build all our tanks and jets.
Even our war industry is largely outsourced.
A lot of it is.
We outsource a lot of parts and a lot of chips and a lot of function.
But it's all assembled fucking here. And that's like one of the last fucking things we do that for. Like we barely do that for fucking
That's actually one of the few merits that I will entertain on America not being the Leviathan that I love to believe she is. That could take on like any amount of countries at any time. Yeah. Our manufacturing is weak. I don't think tariffs are the way to bring that back. I think you should just incentivize bringing it home. Incentivize, not de-incentivize. Don't punish. Reward.
I don't know.
Reward.
In my mind, that's a yes and no. Like, hey, we're going to do tariffs, but we're going to give you people 10 years to fucking get your industry back over here.
Yeah, because you can't do it in less than 10.
No. It should be like a fucking like road plan thing, not a now thing.
Yeah, all it causes pain. I love the idea. I love the principle. I love the idea of turning America back into a manufacturing powerhouse because that's what made us so fucking awesome in World War II. That's what made us unfucking contestable in World War II.
Dude, that's what made our fucking economy fucking ungoddamn stoppable. In the
that's what made
50s.
us a literal war machine, and the machine kept going. Like in World War II, like the Germans and the Japanese in World War II could not contend with the war machine that was the United States.
Yeah,
and their concept of waste was our concept of
Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, what's the better word for it? Proper engagement. It was just, hey, what do you do if there's a machine gunner in a nest above you? Call for mortars. What if he's still pesky? Call for an airstrike.
Call for artillery.
Call for artillery. Call for artillery. What if he's still pesky? Call for an airstrike. And if I happen to be within range of the coast, naval bombardment.
Oh, that didn't work. Guess what? We're on Planet X.
Yeah.
We're going to put some ODST on that bitch.
ODST. Yeah, there's a good chance after mortars and arty and naval bombardment and air support and CAS, close air support, you're not going to be there anymore.
Well, that's kind of a fucking.
You're not going to be a person anymore,
and that really depends on where you're
the
at.
Germans are really pissy about that. They're not finding fair.
That worked well in Europe. We're gonna bomb the shit out of a fucking place with an infantry, and that did not work as well in the Pacific, where we bombed the shit out of a fucking island for 2 to 7 days, and then afterwards send the fucking Marines of the Army in. And it's like, oh, we killed like 5 fucking Japanese dudes bombing this place for a fucking month.
No, the pre-bombing did not work in World War II. It's the precise bombing.
Yeah.
It's the fact that like one of your SOPs is knowing how to send up it's not 9-line. 9-line's for evac.
Call for fire.
A what?
Request for fire.
Oh yeah, request for fire. Yeah. Request for fire. You probably learned it for one of your jobs. I learned it as reconnaissance. Request for fire. Like you have to know how to call in a request for fire. Like that's part of like everyone, like you sew that into your fucking sleeve.
Yeah.
How do you call in a request for fire? Because if you're too dumb to memorize it, not too dumb, but like things get stressful. But like if you can't memorize it, like request for fire is how to call in some kind of bombardment on somebody. Most importantly, without getting yourself bombed to shit. But like, if you gotta get yourself bombed to shit, like, that is what it is. But like when they were pushing after years of learning in Italy, when they finally got around to D-Day, which everyone thinks like, oh yeah, that's the war. That's it. Like
no. And that's one of the things that pisses me off because like everybody's like, well, America didn't show up until late. And it's like, first off, we were fighting the fucking Germans on the fucking ocean while we were doing the fucking convoy offs before war got declared. And then we were fighting them in fucking North Africa. And then I don't know what the fuck Stalin was talking about opening up a fucking second front when we were in fucking Italy and paying all your bills, Stalin, you bitch. There wasn't
tankies.
There wasn't any. There was maybe a combined total of 6 months where the United States wasn't in that war.
If you have any tankies in your fan base,
I really hope to God I don't, unless you're giving me money. In which case, give me money.
No, I'm not apologizing. Give us your money anyway. Fuck off. Or agree to debate me. I'll debate you.
Listen, viewers at home. Chuck is a godless communist. I am far right MAGA. This is a very, very anti-communist channel. But he's not really.
You said I was a far left communist, and the fuck no. You're a libertarian, and I'm a social leftist.
Yeah, that's what I said. And in the modern political climate, that means you're a godless communist, and I'm far right MAGA.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
We did just air our political views.
Oh no, not that.
Canada.
I cannot fucking fathom how the fan base will survive.
I'm very libertarian in a lot of the ways that you're a libertarian too.
Yeah,
it's just that sometimes when you get into libertarianism, it's like, wait, no, like what? Oh no, too far.
Yeah.
No, I want roads. I do want roads. I want internet. Internet's nice.
No, we should all drive Jeeps. Fuck roads.
No, you shouldn't all drive Jeeps. Somebody has to fix them. They suck. Unfortunately, they're really good. They're really cool cars. They're really cool cars. I can't say good cars. not average, not overall. If I have to be honest, like I think they're actually perhaps the coolest car. Jeep Wrangler is fucking cool. It's just cool. The cool factor is through the roof.
Well, I mean, like that and the Corvette, like those are like the two American fucking vehicles. Like
cool factor through the roof.
Yeah, and you can make an argument for the Silverado and the.
I hate to say it, but most Corvettes are probably more reliable than Jeep Wranglers.
Yeah, and you can make an argument.
Yeah,
and you can make an argument for a Silverado and an F-150, but like they didn't start making F-150s until like what 88 or 89.
But like
because they were F-100s before that, and then the Silverado isn't really that old. I mean, it's old now, but like also, it looked like they were driving those things around in the fucking
going crazy. 60s. But I drive a Tacoma. Like when it comes to trucking,
yeah, because it's kawaii as shit.
Yeah, it is.
Stick your key in me, Chuck, son.
It's not gonna break either. Like that thing just fucking works. Just fucking works.
No. If you,
I will say for Ford though, I rolled a Ford Ranger 3 times. It did 3 rolls and a front flip, and I was fine. So 97 Ford Ranger. Big ups.
No. I will say that like if you don't want to deal with car shit, get a fucking Camry or a Corolla. Doesn't matter what year.
I loved my.
Doesn't matter what year. Just do oil changes and take it to a mechanic once every 5 or 10 years.
Obviously, the cautionary advice against buying used if you don't know the car's history. Because I bought my sister a Corolla without having seen it because I was in the Marines. I was on the other side of the planet. Mom said, "Will you help us pay for your sister's Corolla?" And I said, "Yes." I should not have bought that Corolla. That Corolla was dead. It was bad. But I owned a Camry. I bought a Camry, a 1998. Sage green Camry, faded paint. It lived in the West for most of its life. The sun does a lot to a car, especially those years. It had 193,000 miles on it. That car fucking rocked. I didn't do anything with that car. Basic maintenance. Just fucking loved it. Yeah, like it had been
oil changes within the first 1,000 miles after it's ever due. Fucking keep your brakes fucking updated. That one actually does matter.
That was the problem with the Corolla that I bought my sister. The brake lines were bad, not the brakes themselves.
Okay. Just try run it a little bit.
That's expensive. The brake lines went out of state. It would take being towed back. It was expensive. It was my car technically, so I'm like, totaled.
Yeah.
Too expensive. Like, how much does it cost? How much is the car worth? Costs a lot more than the car was worth. I'm just like, let's just get you another car. I had the money back then to make that decision. It's good. Like, no, take that car. But my Toyota Camry that had been loved until I got it, I loved when I had it. And my current Toyota Tacoma, fucking love that truck. Truck's good. And just keep doing that though.
Yeah.
Ain't got no issues.
I do miss the old Dodge Power Wagons. The ones they traded out for the Ram, and like now the Power Wagons like the fucking F2 or 3 fucking 50. I'm sorry, Ram 2500, 3500, but like the old 70s fucking Power Wagon. That was a fucking monster of a fucking truck. We have a friend who would kill you for besmirching that vehicle.
Who would that be?
He modified one of them to be a steam engine and run off fucking wood.
Oh, you could say his name. He'd be happy.
Oh, Kyle DeMario? Yeah. Mario? Yeah.
Kyle the Mario. He's not the Mario. That's mean. Corey's cool too.
Kyle.
They were on an episode of
Monster Garage with Jesse
James.
They turned a Corvette into a fucking steam engine. Yeah.
They turned a Corvette Stingray. It wasn't a steam engine. You're besmirching their accomplishments. It was a wood burner engine.
That's what that is.
It burnt wood chips. It wasn't a steam train.
Into steam.
Yeah.
And a steam engine uses coal to do the exact same thing. You could have thrown fucking charcoal on the back of that fucking Corvette, and it still would have got fucking 88 miles an hour.
I think Kyle would be mad if you called it a steam engine instead of calling it a wood burner engine.
Yeah, but if I say wood burner engine, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Fair.
I have to explain it for 10 minutes.
Yeah. But it was a wood burner engine. They got a Corvette Stingray up to 55 miles an hour, I believe. sustained for I don't know how many minutes, but minutes.
Until it caught on fire.
It did catch on fire.
Well, to be fair with that though, it's because it got hot and Corvettes are made out of fiberglass.
To be fair, it caught on fire because it got hot.
Well, I mean, if it was a metal vehicle, it wouldn't have fucking caught on fire. But fiberglass fucking has
Maybe
a lower ignition point than steel does.
Yeah. But they used burning wood chips, and they got a Corvette Stingray up to 55 miles an hour. It was badass as fuck.
Yeah.
I grew up with those guys, and looked that episode up. Pretty sure you can only watch it if you watch it on Discovery. Sorry. Yeah. But really cool. Like you know, they're twins, and they just came as a package. Like it's fun seeing them do the drama and stuff of a Discovery Channel TV show and like pitching them all in fights against each other. When in reality, like I think the only fight was that like Rick James kind of sucks. Like,
yeah,
everyone's got to. Or
yeah.
Jesse James, not Rick James. Jesus.
I mean, from what I understand, Rick James kind of sucked too. But
yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I'm Rick James, bitch. That's something to say when you don't suck. That's an old reference.
Yeah. I mean, I still love Rick James' music. I just wouldn't want to be Charlie Murphy in that situation.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that's a deep cut. Rick James, bitch. Like, when's the last time you saw that in a meme?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a fucking minute.
Yeah.
Like, no, that one kind of died off. That was one of the first memes because that was still popular when.
Before memes were memes.
Well, no, because like, originally you had demotivational posters, which were just memes.
Posters.
Yeah, you remember those where it was like a motivational poster and they just like put the meme shit at the bottom. And then you had rage comics. So like for like 5 or 10 years, all memes were the same 8 pictures with
5 or 10 years, huge exaggeration.
Yeah.
1 to 2 years.
Nah, it was like 4.
Yeah, no, they lasted for 4.
Yeah.
But not the only source of memes.
Yeah.
You had your Rage comics. As Rage comics were growing strong, you also had the single image PNG memes coming on, which is like the triumphant baby. And the help and the helpful mallard and the thoughtful velociraptor. Yeah, like and just Philip J. Fry. Like and that was when memeing I think became really popular, which is like the early 10s.
Yeah. And now we're kind of moving past that.
Rage comics were still going, but they weren't the like middle of it.
Yeah, no, we talked about this. We weren't on live, but where memes are starting to die off in favor of going back to GIF culture. Where it's like, hey, we're gonna send you 5 seconds of a fucking video with like text on it instead of a still image with said text.
Yeah. Well, TikTok's helping a lot with that. Yeah.
Well, that and Instagram fucking trying to get on TikTok's shit.
Yeah, by essentially pirating TikTok shit. Yeah. We are on Instagram right now, and Instagram is awesome. I love it. I love it all.
I do prefer Instagram. That is my favorite of the social medias, but that's only because like that's where my friends that I know are, and by friends that I know, I mean like overlap of people that I know in real life and actual internet friends. Like I've never met you, but you're a friend on the internet, and you're my real friend now. So fuck you. But that's where that.
I still don't really understand how Instagram works. I'm figuring it out. Trying to get into the my own social media scene. I never use TikTok. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it feels like.
Imagine a whole app of just Instagram Reels.
Sounds scary. But cool. Like I'm glad people are into that. Sounds like a great way to doom scroll and totally lose myself for hours.
Yeah, I have a weird algorithm with it though. I also have a habit of like seeing something funny and just like giving my phone to the wife. And there was a great one the other day where it was I was like, all right, hey, so babe, I don't know how I got on this side of the internet, but this is what my algorithm looks like. And at first, the video is like 30 seconds long, and like the first 5 seconds of it is this like Japanese chick dancing in a bikini, and it's like top 5 hottest Japanese girls, and then after that it's a Gundam, 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 and then after that it's a Gundam. It's like yep, you're right. And then since then she's referred to Mecha, Gundam, Macross, Battletech, whatever the fuck it is, as hot Japanese chicks.
You're not wrong.
It's been fun.
That Gundam is a Japanese piece of ass I'd love to get inside of. Yeah. I'm not a pilot. Grandpa was. Also, 5-minute warning on Instagram.
We should probably start wrapping it up over here then.
Yeah, fair. You've got like social media going left, right, center, whatever. Like, I am what Trip would describe as like internet allergic. I like the internet. I use it for a lot, but like me being a part of the internet, too scary. Trip's kind of bullying me out of that.
Lurker? I think it's the term. I don't know if
What?
they're still using that. I don't know if they still use the term lurker, but that was an old term for like I look at the internet, but I don't.
Oh, sure, yeah, lurker. I could say lurker. Sure, yeah. But like, actually participating in. But like, oh man, your natural use for social media like 10 years ago versus like me trying to get into it now, it's like, wow.
Well, I mean, fucking 10 years ago. What is it? 2025? Yeah, it's 10 years ago. It was Facebook, kinda Instagram, and
That's
Vine.
basically when I ditched. It was like 10 years ago. Yeah, Vine was still a thing. I didn't even really get into Vine. Like,
I like Vine. You had 5 seconds to get your fucking point across.
I was on Twitter back then, or Vine. I've always been like slightly social media like exempt and inept. It's like, yeah, the idea of trying to like punch into it now to like, market our shit, and we got to do that. It's important. It's scary. So be gentle. Never mind. I don't care. It'll be fun.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll wrap up. It's 57:10.
And ladies and gentlemen, thanks for fucking hanging out. We're gonna maybe see you next week, people. Well, that'll be a call next week if we see you or not. It's Thanksgiving, right? That's this week. Is it?
Today it's Friday. Thanksgiving is next Thursday. So
oh shit! Yeah, that's
like 2 days
rolling
from
up.
Yeah.
So shit. Did you get your turkey yet?
No, I'm doing a duck.
Oh, nice, classic.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I might be visiting family in Chicago.
Okay.
But even if I do, I might still do a duck because I have my heart set on doing a duck. And for those of you who have never like had duck breast before, who like meat, duck breast is like a steak, but like tenderer and very slightly like seafaring. Like it's not fishy, but there's a little bit of fish in there. Like lightly seared, like tuna. It's goddamn tender. Also try emu. That's all I've got. Let's go.
All right. Catch y'all on the flip side.